This is WENY News.
Thanks for clicking on the webcast. I'm Kelly Meyer. Here's the latest from WENY News and the Star-Gazette. Well, out of Rochester this morning, area law enforcement agencies are on the scene of a deadly officer-involved shooting. This is new video just streaming into our WENY newsroom. It comes from our affiliate, WHAM TV. Officials say a Rochester police officer was shot and killed in the line of duty late last night. It happened around 9:25 in the area of Hudson Avenue and Warsaw Street. In a press conference held overnight, Rochester's police chief said the unidentified officer was pursuing a suspect when the two began exchanging gunfire and the officer was hit. He was rushed into surgery at Rochester General Hospital, where he later died. The suspect was also shot and wounded. He was taken to the hospital and underwent surgery. According to reports, an innocent bystander was also shot and is currently being treated for a non-life-threatening injury. At this time, police say there are no additional suspects, and more information is expected to be released later this morning by 10 a.m., so stay with WENY News for continuing coverage. In Ithaca, public comments were heard last night at the City Council meeting in response to the investigation of an officer who pulled his gun on 3 black teenagers back in August. Mayor Savante Myrick offered his response directly after the hearing to our radio partner News Talk WHCU. Myrick said that the city needs to work on building a better police department. He also said that the officer in question did violate protocol by showing up at an active crime scene in his own personal car. We also learned last night that the teenagers involved are no longer considered persons of interest in the case, the arson case, which started this whole thing. And new this morning, News Talk WHCU also reporting that despite opposition at an earlier rally held outside City Hall, both during and after the meeting, city lawmakers voted late last night to approve a $100,000 federal SWAT grant for the police department. Other proposed changes are still being discussed. And back in New York State and new here this morning, Kathy Hochul's bid to become our next lieutenant governor has been endorsed by New York City's mayor. This story is all new today. Mayor Bill de Blasio called Hochul a progressive who stood up for her beliefs as a Buffalo congresswoman. The mayor also said he agrees with her liberal priorities like a higher minimum wage and the DREAM Act for young immigrants. Hochul is Governor Andrew Cuomo's pick to replace Lieutenant Governor Robert Duffy, who isn't seeking another term. And in the town of Catlin today, talks are getting more intense about plans to change a local law to allow wind turbines. Some neighbors say they are unhappy about the proposed change. A public meeting will be held at 7 tonight inside Grace Lee Church in nearby Beaver Dam. Now here's Craig Flint with your forecast. Craig.
Okay, Kelly, I want to go back to Tuesday night because yesterday we did get word officially from the National Weather Service in Binghamton that a F1 tornado did touch down in North Chemung. And some of the stats right there on your computer screen. EF1 means winds were around 100 miles per hour. There was significant damage in the Federal Road area, also the Breezeport North Chemung Road, as this tornado touched down and moved to the north and to the east, and just lifted just before Van Etten. So yeah, some pretty intense damage from this guy with 150 yards, and again, touchdown around 7:10. That was Tuesday night. So I just thought I'd just bring you up to date on that real quick. We did in fact see a tornado. Another one, that would be four tornadoes this year locally. Statewide, I think the count is like 8, 9, 10. So it's been an active year for tornadic thunderstorms. No tornadoes today though. Temperatures topping out in the mid 80s, lots of sunshine. Southwesterly winds 6 to 12 will flip future track into motion, and you'll be able to see that nothing happens here across the region. That's high pressure in charge, and underneath that high we will warm it up. The humidity levels come up slightly today. It's not out of control. The humidity will come up tomorrow. It's going to feel summery on Friday. So we'll go 85, 86, 87 today. Tomorrow, I think the best chances to achieve 90 do happen tomorrow here locally. Some of the deeper valleys may even exceed 90 degrees on Friday. So definitely a summery Friday in store. And here's why. High pressure off the East Coast, depending on which side of the high you're on, will ultimately determine the sensible weather, number one, and what the temperature will be. If you're on, a northeast side or the east side of the high pressure, it's typically a little cooler. Well, in our case, coming up today, tomorrow, the high center just to the south, then that will shift to the south and east. That will put us on the west side of the high. That means more of a south-southwesterly wind flow. And with that southwesterly wind flow, I've been watching this heat bubble over the center part of the country for the past several days, and I think that will arrive here as we head into our Friday. So a legitimate shot at 90 degrees coming up on your Friday. And then it's a change into the weekend with a front coming through Friday night, some showers, some storms. Showers, thunder around, especially the first part of Saturday. It could get a little groggy though, meaning that it could slow down. We'll have to watch Saturday carefully, but for now, I'm going to go with some slow, gradual clearing into the afternoon. Much cooler, less humid at 75. Sunday, fall-like 72. Sunshine Monday, 78. Sunshine Tuesday, 75. Scattered storms, 77 Wednesday. Kelly?
You're sick of saying sunshine. Sunshine.
That's what we got.
I like it. I like hearing that in the forecast.
Good, I'm glad. You're welcome.
Thank you. All right, well, for the latest news, weather, and sports, be sure to watch WENY News at noon, 5:30, 6, and 11. And don't forget to pick up a copy of today's Star Gazette. I'm Kelly Meyer. Have a great day.